What's that?
It's the list.
I wrote this in a stage manager's book when I was 18.
The list. Read it to me, please.
1. Keep her computer charged.
Leave Idaho.
2. Screen all calls.
Move to New York City.
3. She talks, I listen.
Graduate from a top arts college.
4. Keep the office calm.
Get an internship with Jack Horner.
5. Keep Jack on the line, but down the block.
Start my own productions company.
6. No coffee, no cigarettes, no mayo, wheat bagel, no butter, orange juice, light ice, no pulp, no dinner dates with clients, lunch only.
Direct on Broadway.
No gifts over $20.
Get a Tony by age 30.
Keep her calendar updated at all times.
I missed that mark by 6 years.
Wait. This was supposed to be about positive personal endeavors.
Okay? I have a Tony.
I used to have hopes and dreams, but then I met Audrey.
Keep going.
The list ends there.
That's all.
What now?
I don't know. Keep at it, I guess?
Keep
at it, I guess.
Keep it what? You've been seeing me for a year now, and all you talk about is when this is over, I'm going to take a vacation. When we finally win our Tony, I'm going to spill my true feelings once and for all. When this play is over, when this, when that, how long?
I've known Marty my whole life.
We met at NYU.
He's my producer, my best friend.
We've been together 18 years.
But you've never been together. Are you gay, Martin?
That would be easier, wouldn't it? She's my business partner. Telling her how I really feel would ruin everything we are.
If I told him how I really felt, it'd ruin everything we've built together.
Which is what?
We are Snyder Productions. It works.
It works for us.
A 50-50 sort of thing? What if you didn't get the list right one day, Martin?
I can't take that risk. I don't know how to do anything else.
If I told him, I think he'd run. I don't know what I would do without him. He can work anywhere. He's brilliant and
That's a very tenuous fence you're sitting on. How's the view from up there?
I wouldn't be talking to you if I liked the view. But I want to tell her, eventually.
I choose silence because in my experience, people that love each other end up hurting each other. It's a risk I can't take. I need him too much. Maybe later?
When?
Bags are in the cab, you've got to go. I packed for 5 days. Do you have your phone?
5? I'm staying long enough to say something and then I'm back
Audrey,
here.
Focus. Do you have your phone?
No, I think I left it on my desk at home.
No, you didn't. You left it on my desk. I'm putting it in your bag, side pocket. Watch me put it in your bag.
Nice form. More flowers.
From the Brodricks.
These?
Bono. Your tickets.
Thanks.
Here's the new Izuka. Don't skim. The new John Jensen.
Skim.
Your prescription. Don't skim. Your subscription.
Martha Stewart magazine. Oh, Martha, my kindred spirit, I won't be skimming you.
Have you ever even picked up a pot with dirt in it before? I feed your plant. I feed your Martha fetish. I feed your dog.
I have a dog.
No. And don't ever get one. I can barely keep that pathetic plant alive.
Look at all these glue guns. I have a glue gun. I made something with it once. No, I glued a shoe bag together with it on a date.
You went on a date? Wait, why did you have a glue gun on a date?
I bought it one day at lunch. That little Indian woman next to Davy Mario's hot dog stand. She sells all kinds of Martha stuff.
I bought a garlic press from her.
What does that look like?
A garlic press? A metal thing, like pliers, a little basket.
That's what that is. It's still at my house.
That's where it is. Thanksgiving last year, you had the staff over for dinner.
You catered, remember?
I cooked. There's a difference. I agreed to cook, and you agreed to go as my date so that I wouldn't have to go with Marcy in purchasing, and you wouldn't have to go with Sam, the gay stage manager.
He's not gay.
He wasn't until he dated you.
We had a date?
You broke your shoe in some vent, and instead of changing into your only other pair, some ratty Reeboks from 1992, I glued the heel back on for you using the glue gun you bought from Davy Mario.
You did that. That was you. Davy Mario sells hot dogs.
Whatever. You called it a date.
I called it a deal. I love those shoes, the black ones with the little bows. Call Marcy and have her order me 2 more pair, one in navy, size 7.
Size 8, wide.
Glue gun. Made me feel a little Martha for a minute.
Oh, you want to feel a little Martha for a minute? You should come up to my parents' house for Thanksgiving. Martha owns a farm near there. We can get bundled up and take a walk up the road. Maybe she even gives tours.
We could collect berries in hand-woven baskets lined with tea towels, 7,000 thread count.
Woven by Thai monks in the Himalayas. Do you really think she puts on the Martha for everyone? Wouldn't it be great if we walked up to her house on Thanksgiving Day, opened the door, and she was sitting on her floor eating Chinese?
Surrounded by her dogs and watching MTV.
I can have your flight changed, you know. Come spend a few days in Martha country. We can work over turkey.
And miss the Thanksgiving buffet at Dos Hermanos downstairs.
Dos Hermanos.
Arriba! I appreciate the offer, but until I sell my season to the board, I'm going to be buried alive right here in my little office. I'll think of you while I eat my turkey tacos.
Sounds disgusting. Face it, you don't know how long you're going to be out there. You might get to spend Thanksgiving at home for the first time in what?
Not long enough.
Come on. Stay for Thanksgiving at least. And maybe she'll kill the fatted calf.
She has ranch hands and servants that always meant more to her than I did. They stayed after my father died. They work 20 hours a day wrestling cattle and picking taters for the master. I don't need anything from her anymore. I'll bet she hates that.
Well, partner, on that happy note, let's review. Scripts, tickets, iPod, iPad, iPhone. Martha. Gloves, 2 pair. Sunglasses, 2 pair. Laptop with passwords written next to the on button. Lecture notes.
For what?
The master class you're giving next week. Carlos is picking you up from the airport. I could set up a rental. There's a 70% chance of snow tomorrow in Blackfoot.
Do I have a driver's license?
It's in the bag.
Okay.
Let me get you a car so you don't have to drive the family tractor.
Combine.
The family combine. What does it combine?
Hay.
What?
Hay, like the stuff you feed to cows.
Oh, man. I'm sending you out with Thoreau. Let me get you a car.
I don't drive, remember?
I hear it's like riding a bike.
Carlos said he'd pick me up. I haven't driven since I was 18. We've been over this.
Yeah.
Did you pack my scripts?
I just covered that in review. Listen, focus. Whatever happens in the next 5 days, I need you to decide which shows you're willing to direct, and I need you to make that decision yesterday. Jack wants you to call him. I can't. I won't lie for you anymore. The deadline's
I know, Marty. You think I don't know? I haven't read anything I like, and I'm not one to revisit As You Like It, nor do I need to add Fiddler on the Roof to my resume one more time.
Yeah.
I did King Lear for him last year.
Yeah.
I don't care if he can raise Larry Olivier from the grave. I have spent my time in ancient history. It's time for me to practice what I preach. Okay, how to get him to shut him up for a few days. Let me think. Call him tomorrow and tell him I'll do Othello, but I want Denzel Washington and Kevin Spacey. I'll set it in the 80s Arms Wars, Nicaragua, and Nicole Kidman. Is she too old? Good, I want her too. Then tell him he needs to trust me on this one. He owes me the new Azuka. I'll set it in post-war Japan, just outside of Hiroshima, with masks and pyro and an original score by Imagine Dragons. It'll sell out every night. It's a Tony waiting to happen.
You have a Tony for King Lear.
Best revival. It's like getting an award for restarting your car after it runs out of gas. We're young, Marty. We should be setting new trends on Broadway, not kicking the old dead horses over and over again.
Yeah.
Did you meet Madeline Frost at the after party? I hear she's the new thing.
What?
Breathing down my neck. We were the new thing last year.
Yeah.
We need an edge, Marty.
Audrey Snyder's office.
Marty, has she gone?
Yes, she's gone.
Did you talk to her about Romeo and Juliet?
I did.
Huh, great news. Justin Bieber's agent said he's looking to set foot on Broadway. Justin Bieber, for
And he
heaven's sake.
thinks he should start with Shakespeare?
It's Bieber. No one will be listening to him. Tell her I want him to sing, somehow work it into the show.
Rewrite Shakespeare.
She did King Lear in Southern Prohibition.
And she has a Tony for that, remember? She won't take Bieber, Jack.
I have other directors in the chorale, Marty.
She's going home for a few days. But I think she's taking the 2 from the Sundance Lab and the new thing from the Izuka. What about the Izuka? Post-war Japan, Hiroshima.
That's crazy talk. You can't do a show like that in this economy, Marty. I need her to take R&J. I think I can get Dakota Fanning's sister.
Yes, well, she did say if you can get Denzel Washington, she might do Othello.
She wouldn't know what to do with Denzel if I handed him to her on a silver platter. You're the highest paid secretary in New York, Marty. What are we paying you for? Get this done.
She's going home for a few days. She's trying to concentrate on her mother. Why don't you let me give her a few days to see exactly how bad it is, and then I'll call you back.
Mothers die. Mine did when I was 11. I lived through it. She will too. Why don't you go out there for her, Marty? What do we pay you for?
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Jack. I've got to go. There's other clients, turkeys to roast, world hunger to solve.
You're a funny man, Marty. Get our girl on the phone.
Oh, I will. I will.
Jackass!
He's got payments to make on his house in the Bahamas. You're his bread and butter, girl.
R&J, huh? Justin Bieber? You didn't tell me about
I didn't
R&J.
have to.
I love that about you. I'm tired of pumping out show after show. I'm tired of trying to fill seats. Don't you ever just get so sick of the theater you want to own a grocery store in Des Moines?
Yeah.
Maybe this is a good thing. If I go, he'll feel the loss.
Only in his wallet. Jack doesn't feel. I wish I knew when you'd be back.
I thought she'd live to be 100. If something happens, I'll be back, just like Jack said, but I sincerely doubt this problem is greater than forgetting where she put her keys.
If that's true, why would they ask you to come out?
Look, Marty, I'm going out there to assess the damage. This is just another one of Blythe's ploys to enslave me like she did when I was a kid. The wart on the end of her nose is growing or something. The flying monkeys have revolted.
Do you think Carlos would lie about something like that?
She paid him to call. He would do anything for that old bat. The least she could do is call me herself.
Maybe she can't. Maybe she can't speak anymore. You know they forget eventually how to use those muscles.
I wouldn't be that lucky. You don't know her, Marty. She's a barracuda. She's cold-blooded. She eats people alive and spits out their spine. There isn't a disease that could last 2 minutes in her.
Don't hold back. I'm not sure how you really feel.
She didn't even call me when I won my Tony.
Maybe she wasn't watching. Maybe she didn't know. Your hand's broken. I didn't see you dialing any phone.
Whose side are you on? Look, Marty, I have a cell phone with one number in it. Yours. That's the beauty of being me.
The view from down here is beginning to stink. You better quit while I still have the will to live. And the cab's still waiting. Are you sure you don't want me to go out there for you?
No, I need to put on my big girl panties. But thank you. You know I couldn't live without you, Smarty.
Well, I am the highest paid secretary in New York.
Don't let Jack get to you. You know you're my personal god.
That's what they all say. Get out of here.
We haven't spent a holiday apart since we were 18. How did we get to Broadway?
I came with you, remember?
From Harvard Business School yet. You're slumming, you know. Benefits got you trapped.
Something like that.
I miss you already.
Your plane.
Is going to leave.
Without you on it if you don't get in the cab. Call me, so I know you made it.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, Marty.
Yeah.
I should.
I didn't. I'm sorry. That was stupid.
No.
No? Okay, no then. But bad timing, such
Yes.
bad timing. Dumb. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Call me.
Yes. Forgot my bag.
Uh-huh.
It's hard because she's not just your teacher, she's your mom.
But it was your turn. You put in your time.
Maybe she felt like she couldn't cast her own daughter.
Cheryl,
She cast Annie as the lead.
Again? Sorry, I don't ever look at the top of the list. I know I'll be somewhere near the bottom.
I thought your audition was really good, Aud. You could have my role.
No way. You're all so sweet, but I'll just drop out.
maybe then she'll feel the loss.
Blythe doesn't feel.
Really, Aud? I've had other roles before. Please trade me. I could stage manage this time.
Rachel, I am so grateful, but you'd make a terrible stage manager. And I don't want anyone's role. I want my mother to cast me. I want her to look at me as an actress for once. I'm not just a techie. No offense, Liz.
None taken.
I just wanted a role my senior year. Maybe the truth is, I'm not the actress Annie is.
Annie's audition wasn't even memorized.
Maybe you can talk to Blythe about it.
Talk to Blythe? What would she do, recast it? The list is the list. She can't, and she knows it.
What if we drop out and protest?
My parents already took me out to dinner to celebrate.
Yes! Yes, we should be celebrating your roles. Congratulations. This is going to be a great show.
You're avoiding the problem as usual, Aud. You can't fix this yourself.
She just recast it with younger kids. And then what would we do? Plant potatoes and drive tractors our senior year? Heck no.
It really is so tricky, but let's be real. If you drop out, this show just won't happen. Everyone knows it's
Yeah, Sophie got us for it last time. Why can't you? Oh, come on, we totally can. Ooh, big secret. I can only guess what you're talking about. Me and Kyle just came to see if anyone wanted to ride into town to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
The cast list. Sillies.
Hey, Annie. Since you've been the lead in the last, 3 plays, what say you and Audrey pull a little parent trap and switch roles? She'll play Hermia and you'll stage manage this time. It's her senior year, you know.
I'm not a techie. I don't know how to do any of that. Besides, black's a terrible color on me.
Just thought you might be benevolent enough to suggest that to your mother, but I guess I was wrong.
Blythe knows I don't know how to do that.
Then sit out this once.
It's my senior year too.
See? No one wins in this situation. Blythe knew that. I'm sorry I even brought it up. I just needed to vent. I can do other things with my time.
So can I.
Yeah, there are so many other things to do.
So many other things to do. 37 miles from the metropolis of Blackfoot, Idaho. Lisa, didn't Blythe write you a letter of recommendation recently? Liz? Cassie?
I did get the nicest letter.
She is the only mom I've ever had. I don't know if I could do anything like that to her. I love you, Audrey.
I would never let you do that for me or on my behalf. That's stupid. But I love you all.
We love you too.
You guys are the cutest. No, Jesus. Oh my goodness. Despite the fact that she's our mother, she's still the director and our teacher. We should respect that. Shame on you all for trying to manipulate her. Blythe doesn't have to work, you know. If we cause a fuss, it'll be Blythe that walks away from us.
Blythe would never do that. She'd rather die.
Oh, Skidmore tries to cut the program every year, but she fights for us.
What? That's not true. Why would they get rid of drama?
We still have class and we're still doing plays. Skipper didn't.
Oh, because she paid for the football uniforms and stadium lights. Who do you think pays for our sets, costumes? Glinda the Good Witch? No. Blythe sacrifices for you because it keeps her mind off the fact that she left Broadway to marry our father and ended up trapped on a potato farm. She sacrifices for you because she wants you to go to college. She wants her kids to have the opportunities she never
had. I just wish she considered me one of her kids.
Let's all be friends. This is gonna be a great show, right? Let's go to Blackfoot and get wasted and flash the crowd at a football game. It's our senior year. Come on.
You're ridiculous.
I have baby cow coming up.
What? I have costumes to sew. Maybe I'll hang a few lights for your big entrance.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
That was rude, Annie.
Who's rude? I only told them what they needed to hear. You think I should have traded Audrey roles? Would you rather kiss her on stage every night? Or me?
I'm just saying that maybe your mom overlooked her this time. Everyone's talking about it. Her audition was incredible, and she was great at the callbacks, too. I didn't know she could act. Apparently, there isn't anything she can't do.
Well, why don't you go with her?
Why do you hate her?
I'm thinking of the welfare of the entire show, Kyle. Who would press the buttons, set the cues, and the costumes. I don't even know how to turn on a sewing machine. But I do know how to do stuff that Audrey can't. Or should I say, won't do.
That's very true.
Oh, but I could always trade her roles.
Who would set all that lighting?
Right? So right. Come on. Marty,
Where are you?
I was thinking I shouldn't stay at the ranch. It'll stress her out.
First, I want you to say, you were right, Marty.
You were always right. It's just, I thought I was beyond this. Good grief, I'm an adult. I figured it out. Marty, I haven't spoken to her since, I can't remember when. I put it off so many times. I meant to call when I first heard about the disease, but I thought I had more time. I can't just walk into the house after 18 years and say, heard you were sick, so I came in to say, so long, partner.
You'll figure it out. In the meantime, have you thought about what Jack said? If you see her and she dies, what then? I know you, Aud. Go make up with Mommy Dearest so you can get on with your life. Jack's called 3 times today. Says you have a week to get your season to marketing, or he's gonna call Susan at Horizon. We can't lose this gig, Aud. 3 shows, Aud.
I always wondered why marketing needs an entire year
To market? To do their job?
tell me what to do.
He says you can have Othello, but you'll have to take John Jensen. He says you can even have a musical, but the board's offering either Fiddler or South Pathetic.
I would rather work with Justin Bieber. Now it's a real emergency. When did producers stop taking risks?
When they owe mortgages on 5 different houses around the world.
Here's what I'll do. Arrange getting me a room in Blackfoot. I'm sure they have a real hotel there now, and I'll need a car, something fast for my getaway. And
You don't drive, remember?
I've heard it's like riding a bike. Then call my mother's housekeeper and cancel whatever plans you've made with them. This will be better for everyone. I'll go out there, diagnose the situation, slap a Band-Aid on it, and be home in the morning.
Do you think it'll be that easy? You heard what they said. She's in stage 6.
How many stages are there?
7. Let me turn in your concepts. I can do it. Jack could offer those shows to anyone.
Don't speak.
But it always does me so much good. Let me fly out to you. You don't have to do this by yourself, any of it.
Yes, I do. I should have done it years ago. Did you pack my laptop?
It's on your lap.
See, I was working. We're going to be boarding soon. Please arrange for my car and hotel.
Yeah.
Smarty,
Yes, Odd.
thank you. I love you. More than my glue gun.
Not your glue gun!
No, not my glue gun. I've been thinking about what happened before I left.
Yeah. About that. I didn't mean to complicate things for you right now. It's just that
It was nice. Good. It was a good thing.
It was? I mean, it was.
But
There it is.
listen,
I
gotta
gotta go. What have I done? What kind of idiot? Yes, Angie. I need a hotel in Blackfoot, Idaho. I don't care, 1 star. Cabins with an outside toilet. Perfect.